Ward 1 Councilman Bob Shiner has been dedicated to the people of Mentor throughout his career. He served 15 years as a firefighter paramedic and 20 years as a councilman. He was also a member of many local and national committees. After 35 years, he decided it was time to pass the torch. Councilman Shiner is retiring from public service when his term ends in December. First elected to council in 1995, he has worked tirelessly for the betterment of the city and is particularly proud of his involvement in the improvements of roads and parkland.
All my career I've worked on infrastructure being very important to this city, safety, services, and quality of life. Heisley Road overpasses were, I think, the thing that triggered me that we can do a lot here, and just by a few people going down to Washington and talking to congressmen and railroads and such, we can make a difference when they work with us to get these kind of accomplishments done. Also in the same line, I think we've done a lot with our parks and recreation and quality of life issues. When I first came on council, the first major issue we had was the Mentor Lagoons and the acquisition of that. Since then, we've probably made 4 times as much parkland in the city of Mentor, with the latest with the Springbrook Gardens, the golf course, and many other areas that we've acquired I'm personally proud of.
Shiner served as president of council for 8 years, helping council work together to achieve common goals.
I believe as a councilman you have to take your personal feelings out of things and look at what's good for the city and what's good for the residents. You may not agree with everything, but there's maybe some good points in something that you can tweak the other way. I've worked with 21 different councilmen in my tenure on city council. My tenure was some of the toughest times. We got through them all without losing any quality of service, without any major cutbacks. You might have a split council, but the consensus usually is doing the right thing for the right reasons.
Bob has lived in Mentor most of his life and plans to remain here. While he's enjoyed his time serving the city, he's also looking forward to pursuing other interests.
After 35 years, I've got a little bit of a bucket list. I have to admit, I watched the movie and it kind of made me think, you've got to do some things while you can still walk and move around and enjoy the things that you've worked for your whole life, and that's what I intend to do.
Whether he's traveling the country or spending quality time with family, Mentor will always be home for Bob, and he's grateful for all the support he's received during his time with the city.
I really want to say thanks to my family, my wife specifically, all my relatives, brothers, sisters, cousins, whoever have helped me with my campaign, and friends, and the campaigns throughout the last 20 years. Without them, it wouldn't have been possible, and really the Mentor voters have come through for 5 elections, and I'm honored. I'm truly honored that I've been elected that many times, and that after about 35 years of service, I'm going to get to do a few things on my bucket list.
Councilman Robert Shiner will leave a lasting legacy here in Mentor, and we thank him for his service. Mentor's a better place because of him.